What's up, crypto legends? We are seeing some people being very bullish. We were very much expecting the people being extremely bullish as soon as we were going to hit the $70,000 range. Now, in this episode, we are going to talk about the lower time frames, of course. I'm going to explain how I am interested actually in shorting here this zone where we are getting this toppy momentum. Price is kind of getting exhausted here at this zone. This is going to be explained right away in this episode. We're hitting the 7/8 Fibonacci. Could we get one more leg up here to the upside? I would still be very much interested in short positions. Guys, we're going to go through some news that is going on. Also, the trade setup here that I've got into, just a local swing failure pattern from the local time frames, getting some quick profits, okay? I am looking for shorts, but also being very defensive. These are quick in and outs, make a few $100, protect position. If we do manage to drop from here, then absolutely wonderful. If you are interested in trading on Bybit, for my subscribers, there is a 20% fee reduction, okay, only for my subscribers, and $30,000 worth of bonus. Of course, you do have 𝗬𝟑𝟐 to use here if you want the lowest fees out there, guys, and also that $20,000 deposit, okay, only for the people that don't want to do KYC on Bybit, okay, just with an email and a password. You can sign up on 𝗬𝟑𝟐, trade Bitcoin and multiple different coins. Let's dive in here right away, guys, with the Bitcoin analysis. I'm going to keep it simple. We've been bullish during the last few days, but I am skeptical right now. I told you that once we get above these lower highs, we're going to see a lot of people get very, very bullish. And I do think that this is the time to worry here for a possible large ABC corrective move. We explained this the other day with Fibonacci time, okay? The market moves with timing. And when we do take a look at an impulse and a corrective move, we are interested for the timing to be very similar, right? Close to a 1-to-1. When we do take a look at this pivot low to the pivot high, and then the end of the corrective structure, which is right over here. Okay, I'm just going to get this here like this so you can understand, okay, you can see the lengths of the wave, okay? And when we take a look at the Fibonacci time from pivot low to the pivot high, you can see here this green vertical line right there. That is the 1-to-1 extension, same timing from low to high and from high to low. You cross that 1-to-1, you blast through. When we do take a look at the next one right over here, pivot low to that pivot high, you can see here, okay, 1-to-1, where you crossed this vertical green line, you start rocketing. Now, when we go to the next wave, okay, when we go to the next wave right over here, I want to explain you here the pivot low, which is right there, okay, from the start of the impulsive move to the high. You can see how the 1-to-1 is on the 2nd of April. This is next Tuesday, okay? Tuesday from next week, meaning that this could actually come into a downtrend to possibly claim this low right over here. This would be looking good as a much larger ABC corrective move. You might think, wow, are we going to drop below $61,000 in just a matter of 4 or 5 days? Is that even possible? Is that doable? Well, you can see here, obviously, on the 16th, 17th, all right, 18th of March, okay, in just a few days, we actually did get a severe drop from $73,000 all the way down to $61,000, okay? It's a scenario, it's a probability, and this is just purely based on the possibility that we could be forming an ABC structure right over here. Now, for me, when I do take a look at the chart here, I do see this as a possible ABC. Looking at this at A, B, and the C right over here. But of course, now what I am in doubt, of course, is, hey, what if this is an impulsive move? This is corrective, and this is a third wave. For the moment, it could not be a third wave. You're already overlapping the first wave. So you can't go with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. However, could you go with a 1, 2, 1, 2, then 3, and absolutely smash all-time high? Absolutely, yes, it is possible. But overall, it looks like that if we do lose, okay, I am looking for shorts, guys. Like I mentioned, ABC gets complex because the B wave here can top here above the start of the A wave, turning into a flat. When we do take a look at Fibonacci extension from pivot high to the pivot low, you know, the extension moves of a B wave, A, B, C in a flat. When we reverse, it's all the way up here at the 1236 or the 1382. This is almost at $79,000, smashing all-time high over $5,000 and it could still turn into a corrective structure. So it's very, very complex. I'm not saying that we're not going to hit all-time high in the coming days. I just think that we are likely in this corrective structure, meaning that these lows are going to be taken in the next coming days, whether that is in 2 days or maybe in 5 days. So I am very much interested in taking those short position. We created a beautiful swing failure pattern yesterday here with this wick, giving you a nice short trade of over $2,000. More locally here, I'm going to explain the levels. We are basically here hitting the 7/8 Fibonacci, okay, from yesterday's peak high to the low here of the drop. We're hitting that 7/8 Fibonacci zone, but not only that, we're hitting the value area high area, okay, of the last few days, right? Value area high of the last, 3-4 days traded. We can see that that value area high is sitting where we do have that 7/8 Fibonacci. Getting choppy, we could come up or again to this level, create that third, triple top right there. For the moment, created a double top. I got into that short trade, okay? I am interested in these double tops, okay, to get into those scalp trades, all right? If we do drop down, okay, below 68,500, right? These lows here from yesterday, absolutely epic. I would be happy if we do create that swing failure pattern from this low. Easy to take, 50%, 60% of profits from that short trade. Remember, guys, Bybit and MEXC exclusive bonus if you want to trade on those platforms. And for the best on-off ramp, okay, to change your crypto to euro, those people in Europe, okay, you can use the K app, extremely low fees. They are coming with the debit card very soon. So you can spend your crypto profits right away with the debit card. Check out the link down below to sign up. So going right through here, guys, in a nutshell, I am interested in another top right there. If we do manage to get up here to this value area high of the last few days, 7/8 Fibonacci, interested again in taking that short trade down to the lows. However, if we do come and correct down to this pivot high at $70,000, could this turn into 1-2-1-2 and we're going to explode here from that point of control of this consolidation? That is definitely a scenario. Pay attention to this scenario as well. The only way I could trade this, of course, is if you're maintaining higher low support structure, you are forming bullish CVD divergence. Check out the CVD, guys, for all of those people that know how to read CVD. Obviously, you're looking for those lower lows on CVD, higher lows during the last 24 hours, okay, 24 to 48 hours. And could this be a 1-2-1-2? Well, only if that point of control, value area low of this trading zone, maintaining higher low support. The only way I could trade a long position at this area is, you know the deal, forming those double bottoms, just like we have in here, these double tops right there. I'm interested at this value area high, 7/8. Double, triple top, guys, looking for those shorts to see if we are going to roll down here in the next coming days. If we were to break out from the value area high of this range, I'm looking at it to flip as support. We need a big breakout, guys, and looking at to flip as support to come and test these highs at $71,800 from yesterday. Depending on what happens here, either breakout and continuation, okay, or either swing failure pattern from yesterday's highs, just like we did right over here from the previous highs. Not much more. If we do start losing the value area low of this trading zone in the next coming hours, I would be a little bit cautious because this no longer can be bullish if you're going to start overlapping this as a first wave, okay? I'm looking at this for an ABC right over there. And if you do get beneath this level, that is going to be a confirmation for me. But we need a successful breakout because there is the scenario of a 1-2-1-2, overlap a little bit the first wave. That is fine. All of this would be a 1 and a 2, and then you get an explosive third wave. We would have to get that massive breakout, like was explained here on yesterday's video update, beneath the volume profile, okay, beneath that point of control here, which is sitting at $67,000. That is really overlapping this first wave right there. It has to be massive. If we do get a large move going to $65,000, this will likely be bearish, and we're just going to form a lower high here in the next coming days to come down and test below $61,000. Let's take a look at some news here going on, guys. Of course, BlackRock CEO Larry Fink said that Ethereum ETF would still be possible even if the SEC government designates the cryptocurrency as a security. So he thinks Ethereum ETF is on the way. Justin, BlackRock and Fidelity now own a combined of 389,000 Bitcoin, worth $27 billion for their spot Bitcoin ETF. They're holding massive amounts of Bitcoin, as you can see, still buying. Old whales are selling Bitcoin to new whales, you can see here, TradFi, not retail investors. This can be clearly observed on chain. You can see here how old wallets are selling to the actual new buyers, people that have been buying here during the last 5 to 6 years on the previous cycles. They are actually selling to the newcomers, new whales, actually new big whales, of course, with the ETF inflows. Another strong net inflow day for US Bitcoin ETF. We were looking at this kind of divergence. It looked like that we were going to see some green days this week on the inflows. Okay, so we can see here a total of US Bitcoin ETFs bought 3,698 Bitcoin today. Okay, so overall, really nice. Inflows are going back up. Will we go back down? We've seen lower inflows actually during the last couple of days. So are we going to see a red, another couple of red, days on the ETF inflows? Very much possible, guys. This zone at the $71,000 area is, stay cautious. For me, it is a choppy range, and we could be seeing that large ABC correcting move. Since 2022, someone has been consistently buying 100 Bitcoin at any price. They now hold 53,733 Bitcoin, worth $4 billion, making them the 13th largest Bitcoin holder. Another nation state buying, possibly another nation buying, okay? 100 Bitcoin here, no matter the price, every single time. I'm not sure what is the timing, but it looks like every single week, 100 Bitcoin, despite the price of Bitcoin, whatever it is. Legends, thank you very, very much for joining. If you haven't checked out my Bybit tutorial, check it out right away. Thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you in a live stream later.